Staple Wrestling. We're going to be doing a review on Super Showdown. Now, before I even say anything, let's get this straight. This show was agonizingly boring.
Yeah, it kind of was. It makes me feel bad because in our last video I said, like, we are positive, like, we are wrestling fans. We try to always be positive. We love WWE, and then...
But they screwed up this time.
Yeah. It was pretty bad.
Alright, well, let's get to our first match before we get caught
I didn't actually see the kickoff show match, which I heard it was like the best wrestling of the show. It was the Viking Raiders versus OC. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it either.
No. Yeah, I missed the kickoff show. So, but yeah, I heard that was like one of the best. Oh gosh.
Time Trophy Gauntlet match. Alright, so AJ Styles won, and...
No, he didn't.
Huh?
He did. AJ Styles didn't win. The Undertaker won.
Oh! Yes, I remember this.
He wasn't even in the match, but yeah, he's the one who
But
won.
somehow he won. I still count AJ Styles as winning because...
He was the last one standing out of the group that was supposed to be in it.
But this crowd was dead.
Yeah, they were silent. I honestly think that the crowd is what made it so hard to watch, because it was just, I felt bad for the wrestlers being out there because it was just dead quiet.
Like you could hear a pin drop.
But anyway, so R-Truth was kind of the underdog, and he was going through, and he was accidentally pinning people, or like falling into, because like Lashley speared the thing, and then he rolled him up off of that, and then he bumped heads with somebody, and he fell on him, and then he got Rowan to timeout or something like that.
And then they brought AJ out, which he pinned him. And then he should have won, but then they brought The Undertaker out.
Which I will say, AJ Styles he got a little bit of cheer in there.
Yeah, like the smallest bit.
But and then they always, in Saudi Arabia or whatever, they always go crazy for the legends. So when Undertaker came out, he got a pretty big pop, but it didn't last very long. This show's almost hard to. I mean, we're what, like 3 or 4 days late. Like SmackDown has already gone on Friday night, but man, it was just hard to find the motivation to talk about this show.
I know. I just kept putting it off. Like we can do it later.
The next match was the New Day versus The Miz and John Morrison. I
think Miz and John Morrison won this.
Yeah, they won
Miz and John
the
Morrison
titles.
won.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, they won the titles, which is cool. So we both got that prediction right.
Yeah.
We both got the gauntlet match prediction wrong because somebody who wasn't even in the match won.
Boy.
But this Humberto Carrillo versus Angel Garza.
I had high expectations for this match.
Yeah, they're always super good.
And
man, the crowd just didn't care at all.
Why did you pay your hard-earned money to a show that you're not even going to cheer for? And the Street Profits versus Seth Rollins and Murphy.
Well, the winner was Angel Garza by a roll-up, I think. That was another thing. There was like a bunch of... Oh, no, part of that was SmackDown, too. But there's, like, between SmackDown and...
In Raw?
No, in Super Showdown, there's like a ton of roll-up victories.
Yeah. Maybe we need to... Where's the submissions? We haven't seen a submission done in a bit. Right?
Somebody won. Nice. Well, AJ Styles beat R-Truth with the calf crusher.
I guess that counts.
Street Profits versus Seth Rollins and Murphy. It was another match. I like the Street Profits a lot, man. They do really. They have a lot of charisma for sure.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch, and they're really good in the ring.
They're pretty good. It's just this was probably the one that took the cake for me when I saw this one. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I lost all hope for this show at that point.
At that point, that was like one of the actual decent matches.
I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I didn't.
I was pretty much already burnt before we got there.
Mansoor versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, just another match.
Mansoor won. Next. Golly.
Oh my gosh. Alright, can I go on a tangent?
No, do not rage.
I'm not gonna rage. But Brock Lesnar beat Ricochet in less than 90 seconds. They killed Ricochet in 90 seconds.
I mean, just at least let him do a little bit of, make it look like Brock struggled a little bit, you know?
But no, he just laughed in his face. What is this show? What is this company anymore?
I seen a comment on YouTube or something. You know how Ricochet's always like, superheroes exist and all that kind of stuff? That's kind of his little gimmick. I seen a comment that said Ricochet should turn into a supervillain and start pretending to be like some supervillain.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
And King Corbin versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns won.
That was another. I mean, they were in a cage, and the whole thing was they were trying to beat each other with the chain that was meant to hold the door closed. Not the steel cage match. Roman won.
Another thing.
Which we all know why now after SmackDown. See, we're so late on this. But we already know why now because Romans versus Goldberg. I think they were afraid to put Romans versus The Fiend because they didn't want Romans to start getting booed again. Because when Goldberg came out on SmackDown, he got booed, man. People were really upset.
And
which we'll get to that match.
Yeah, after the thing, I'm gonna talk about like the WrestleMania match card of what I think it is.
This was Bayley versus Naomi.
This one
I
actually okay.
I enjoyed the match, but I like how they used for the finish. They used the big baggy shirts that they have to wear in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Because I felt like that was kind of a a jab at them, at the Saudi Arabians for making them wear, the Saudis for making them wear those shirts. Like I felt like that was a little bit of a rebellion or something. I don't know. It probably wasn't meant that way at all. But
and then Bray Wyatt versus Goldberg.
Oh goodness.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know. You can go ahead and say what you want to say.
Right. So what happened was the Fiend came out and he did his finisher. He somehow the Goldberg got out of that, did a he did a spear, then he hit a jackhammer and won the match.
And it was a bad jackhammer too. I mean, Bray Wyatt is very large. He's a large guy.
And now we're having... Oh, yeah, you can continue.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, Bray Wyatt is a big guy, but that was a sloppy jackhammer.
And then... And now we're having a match between the Fiend... Roman Reigns versus Goldberg, which I'm going to call it right now. Roman Reigns is going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Because Goldberg isn't going to hold that thing for long because of his age, and he's already retired by this point. The Fiend is going up against John Cena, which we already know who's going to win that. John Cena.
What is the point of Elimination Chamber as far as the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship? There's just like no stipulations, right, for that, because you've got Roman going against Goldberg for the Universal at WrestleMania, and then you've got Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre going for the WWE Championship. So there's just like, I mean, I'm just saying that belt must not play into those two belts must not play in the Elimination Chamber at all, I guess, right?
So I guess we're just probably going to have like a women's.
So anyways, you missed SmackDown, but they had like the Intercontinental contract signing, and it was Braun Strowman, but then he signed to go up against that whole faction, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke, and Cesaro.
Alright.
That's going to be terrible. I feel bad because you're good. All three of those guys are really good, man. Braun Strowman is above. I love the Intercontinental belt. That might be my favorite belt. But he's above that. He's too big. He's too powerful. That's supposed to be kind of a like upper mid card belt. And anyways, what were we on?
I would have said give it to Mustafa Ali or Ali.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Because we haven't seen him on the show in like months. Months.
Yeah, like one of them up and comers kind of. But anyways, as far as the Bray Wyatt and Goldberg thing, you know, I want to be against it. I never fully jumped on the Bray Wyatt bandwagon when it was, you know, like the hottest thing in wrestling. I mean, I liked it. I liked the fun house and all that.
Yeah,
But I never felt like Bray Wyatt's character, the Fiend, ever translated well into the ring.
Yeah.
Like I just all his matches have really just been bad. And when he no-sells, like when he takes like 18 stomps or whatever
in Hell in a Cell,
and then he just sits up, I don't feel like, oh man, he's unbeatable. I feel like, oh, he's not selling these wrestling moves that I know are not.
I mean, if you're gonna try and make a new Kane, at least make him take those shots, but then unexpectedly do some cool moves
let him
and then
dominate. Let him dominate. Let him come in there and just whip up on people, and then the other person have some offense, but not 18 stomps and then sit up. It's like, well, then that move is completely worthless because one jackhammer took him out. So and then he sat up, but it doesn't matter then.
And then why, by that logic, should he survive 18 curb stomps from Seth Rollins?
Yeah. I don't know if it was actually 18, but it was an insane amount. Anyway, so that was Super Showdown.
Alright, so going forward, I'm not giving up hope.
Oh, absolutely not.
I think
2 weeks ago, Raw was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a bad show. And the Saudi shows have mostly been bad shows. I like the Greatest Royal Rumble just because I like Royal Rumbles. But mostly they've just been bad shows in which they bring in legends to go over current roster talent, which, you know.
But I think the reason why this wasn't very good is this was written by a lot of the people who used to write Raw back in those they write the Saudi shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you actually know that, or?
I'm pretty sure they do because
just making it up.
No, I'm pretty sure they do because I feel that exact tinge from when they did this back in 2018 or in 2019, early 2019. Really.
All right. Well, that's our review. So thanks for
watching us ramble about this show. If you want to see more, subscribe. Hit the bell and comment below about the show, and we will be doing predictions for who will win the Elimination
Chamber. Yeah, it'll be this week.
Yeah, that'll be this week.
Or it's a week from today.
Oh, yeah, a week from today. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Now it is. Hello.
Hi.
We have a special guest today.
My name is Julia. Julia, nice to meet you.
And she's going to tell us who her favorite wrestler is. She probably doesn't know a wrestler.
Me?
What's your favorite Roblox game?
Okay, that's just the easiest. Meep City.
What's Meep City about?
It's where you have this little meep and it follows you. And also, that little meep follows you and you have to take care of the meep.
But a meep isn't a real word. What is a meep?
It's like a little round ball and you can dress it up with hats.
Oh, okay.
On St. Patrick's Day, I heard that it was gonna get a big update where you can actually give it like a little clover thing, like a little headband with little clovers on it.
Oh, cool. You can do that on St. Patrick's Day? You have like a special outfit on St. Patrick's Day? Alright, well, that's pretty cool news. So this has been Julia's favorite Roblox game, and she's all ready for St. Patrick's Day in her St. Patrick's Day outfit. We'll see you later. Are you going to say bye?
Bye! Remember to like this video and also like all the videos that my dad and my brother made because they worked really hard on them. Now, have a nice day.